Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Daily Shlog. We are at the shop. It's actually opening time today, so we're really getting on top of it today. I'm super stoked. Got a lot going on today. The first thing I want to say, though, is a massive thank you to Western Power Sports and Hot Rods Cranks, because we just got the bottom end kit for my kids' 125. So there it is. Yeah, really stoked. Got that here. Still waiting on a piston and waiting on gaskets. Those should be here very soon. So we should be starting the super duper off-road 125 build here very quickly. Careful, everybody. He's here again today, and he's angry as always. I love it. Yeah. He should be a little less angry because he just pushed a four-wheeler off of his lift. So that's awesome. But he is going to be working on Ed Dugan's CRF 450 RX today. Top end, obviously there's the old piston, clearly. But we got a fan to put on this thing, service the rear shock, service the front forks. I believe we're doing a tire and mousse. We got some bark busters and some other things. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to be awesome. If you were with us yesterday, you saw that I diagnosed the 250SX. Bad stator and also I think bad top end, definitely low on compression. I called him. I think we're going to go forward with that. I got to get a price together for him. One of the first things I'm going to do this morning is put a new tire on the YZ, because I'm going to ride it tonight on the Plateau. Nitro Moose, New Tech Nitro Moose, was kind enough to send me another set of mousses. So I'm going to slap a front tire on that thing. I believe I'm going to put an M59 Bridgestone, because I've wanted to try the Michelin Starcross 5 medium rear with a Bridgestone M59. I think it's going to be the setup for our mountains. I'm really excited about that. So I'll do that here very shortly. And then it's going to be a little bit, guys, probably next week. But this bike came to us, this KX450 came to us just like this. The motor's in a box, everything's in pieces, and we get to rebuild the whole thing. It's going to be like one of the world's most expensive jigsaw puzzles. But it's going to be awesome. I'm excited because I like projects like that. The bike's clean, the parts are good, it's all good. He just, it got in over his head. So we're going to do it. It's going to be fun. It's a challenge. It's going to be awesome. All right, so we're going to get after it, guys. Lots going on today. Let's get on with the Daily Shlog. All right, guys, so we got the front end off the YZ and getting ready to put a tire on it. So Nitro Moose gives me mousses, which is wonderful. Thank you, Nitro Moose. I really appreciate that. So obviously, I'm going to choose a Nitro Moose over other mousses, but I am buying the tires for this one because the KTM is the one I use for testing tires. That's usually the one I get the free tires for, depending on the company. So I'm purchasing tires for the YZ, and I already mounted up a Michelin Starcross 5 medium. Seriously love that as a rear tire. And for the front tire, let me go get what I'm putting on. All right. So because I'm purchasing it, a Bridgestone M59, I've been wanting to put this setup on for a while because I really think that the Starcross 5 medium with the Bridgestone M59 might be the best setup for our world. So yeah, stoked. Let's get that thing mounted up. During our live show today, people were asking about rim locks, yes or no. Some people don't put them in, some people do. Absolutely 100% yes, put them in. I mean, I've actually had wheels spin inside the tires without them. It doesn't happen often, but it's a pain, like when you go through a creek and it gets wet. And anyway, so I definitely put a rim lock in. All right, guys, so wheels on. I've done a video about this before, but it bears repeating on how to install a front wheel because I see it done wrong all the time. So I figured I'd just show you guys again. If anybody's new to the channel, maybe this will be a new information. It's a super simple thing, but something that people mess up, and then it causes lots of poor handling and then money out of your pocket when it ruins fork seals and bushings and all kinds of things. So we've got the wheel on, axles in, but all the pinch bolts are loose, and I've tightened down the big axle nut as much as it will. It is rotating over here, which that's kind of a good thing. But let me show you. So you tighten that down, leave everything loose, curl up here, pull the brake, bounce up and down, and now we tighten the pinch bolts down. What that does is it helps everything find its home and keep these nice and straight and not pinched in or out or anything like that. It gets everything nice and straight so the forks work right and you don't ruin seals and bushings. When I'm done, I always like to come back to the big nut and just give it a little snug, and then we're good to go. All right, next project. Oh, guys, so a buddy of mine just came by with an awesome motorcycle. I gotta show you guys this thing. It is super cool. I bet most of you haven't seen one of these things. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's pretty. My buddy who brought this by wants to remain anonymous, so I won't put him on camera, but what year is it? 1982 CBX. These things are so cool, and his is extra super duper cool because it's got all the cool guy stuff done to it. So it does 1,000 miles an hour.
Big bore kit.
Big bore, carbs, pipes, everything. It's awesome. So yeah, and then I got another super awesome clean bike I'm going to show you inside here in just a second. All right, so that thing is rad, as you can see. And then here, this is maybe not as cool, but it's still stinking cool. Check this beautiful specimen of an XL250 out that customer just dropped off. We're going to be doing fork seals and tires on it, so that thing's rad. It is in really good shape. Super good shape. So yeah, two awesome bikes here. And I just sold out of front mousses again. It's a good thing I actually found that they are available, and I ordered 3 more, at least 3 more, maybe more. I gotta look at my orders, but yeah, a buddy of ours saw the light and decided to put mousses in all of his dirt bikes, so we just mounted up a bunch for him and those 2 wheels. So yeah, if you guys aren't running mousses, you really should try it. I know there's lots of other options. I know they're expensive. I get that. But hands down, they're the only way to avoid a flat completely. So I think I gotta look at what's next. But what might be next is another super cool, kind of rare bike. So here, stay tuned. Yet another rad motorcycle here today at the shop. Oh man, these things are super cool. If you don't know what it is, Google Yamaha Vmax. They are phenomenal machines. They don't do much but go straight, but they go straight really fast. And they're just rad. So check this thing out. Ooh. So yeah, we're gonna do a big service on it. I got a couple aftermarket parts to put on it. I don't know. I know one of them I can. The other one is like an oil pressure gauge, but I don't know where it goes exactly. So I'm gonna have to Google that. But the guy just brought it by. He bought it from some guy for $10. It was like well, I don't know if he ever used it, but it was anyway. Whatever. He bought it after the guy already bought it. So. Yeah, Yamaha Vmax service, guys. This is rad. All right, guys. End of the day, rad day. Got the Vmax all serviced up, ready to rock and roll. Quay is ready to rock and roll. Zach Sheets over there is ready to rock and roll. He's finally less angry now that we're going riding. Yeah, we're heading up to Highway 90. Gonna go park at the Dry Creek Road and gonna let her rip. Alright guys, we're back up on the plateau. We're gonna go do some dirt biking. Join us because this is gonna be a lot of fun. Ooh, it's gonna be a dusty one. But that's the difference between really good suspension and just okay. That saved me from a crash that I totally deserved.
A little screwdriver handy in your front? Yeah, you do that good. Bibs. What do you think about the new bike, Monroe? What is that thing? My other bike.
A 2019?
Yeah, 19.
300XC?
TX.
Oh, yeah, whatever. The Husky.
The motor's better, but it doesn't handle as good as the 350.
Yeah. I like my legs.
I like the legs.
Oh, the bibs. How you doing, bibs? You're breathing hard.
Yeah, no.
So was I. The camera will tell. I can always hear myself going.
Yeah.
I love that section though. I love that section. So those guys are going, but check this out. This is 1937 Rudy Gonzalez, and there's some tree pornography right there. So back before the Second World War, there were Spanish or Mexican, let's say Latin American sheep herders that came through here. And it's just super, super cool. If you slow down and look, there's a ton of this graffiti all over these trees. You all right? Motorcycle. For this kind of stuff, it's probably not quite as good as the KTM, but it's a whole lot of fun and a lot less money. This has been down for 2 years. You all right? Not a lot of battery left, but we're gonna roll till we get done with this. Guys, that was an awesome ride and a great day at the shop. Thank you so much for joining me for another daily Shlog. I love you guys. Let me just take this little moment. If you're still watching this, first of all, Punk Rock Club, thanks for sticking around. Also, if you're watching this and you even halfway enjoyed what you watched, maybe consider giving us a subscribe. Hit that button. It really makes a big difference for us. We're trying to grow this thing and spread the gospel of two wheels all over the world. So it would mean a ton to me and to the dog. And yeah, we'd love it. Guys, I love you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I really hope you get out and spread the gospel of two wheels. And I hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you to get out and ride your dirt bikes.